Our next step is removing balanced sets. So removing a balanced set means adding or removing a balanced set. It means add or subtract equal amounts from both sides of equation to create zeros. We want to make zeros to eliminate terms. We want to get rid of some of these terms. Terms are all of the little, like negative 4x is a term, negative 4 is a term, negative 3x is a term, and negative 6 is a term. So when I look at these, basically what I'm looking for is I'm thinking about this like a teeter-totter. I've talked about this in class before. Because these are equal, it's saying that these weigh the exact same amount. So if I wanted to make these, if I wanted to take something off of one side, the teeter-totter would become unbalanced unless I also took something the same amount off the other side. So when I look at this, one thing I see that I can do is I can, let's see, I got lots of colors here. So here I have negative 3x, and I also have negative 3x on this side. So that's negative 3x on both sides. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to take away negative 3x. It's just going to get rid of some of the confusion. There's lots of confusion here. But if I take away the exact same amount on the same side, then it helps me simplify things. So it just makes these things easier to compare. So I'm going to subtract negative 3x from one side of the equation. I'm going to subtract negative 3x from the other side of the equation. And when I'm done, you'll see that once these are gone, once the negative 3x is gone and this negative 3x is gone, what I have left, I have 1x left on this side and no x's left on this side. So this is going to equal negative 1x, and that is what I see right there. And then on the other side, this is going to equal 0x, which is why I don't see any. There's no x's on this side at all. It's just a 0x. Furthermore, I see more things that I can remove. So when I look at both of these, I see that I also have negative 4 on that side, and I have negative 4 on this side that I can get rid of. But this time, instead of subtracting negative 4, I'm actually going to add. I'm going to add a balance set. So this time, I'm going to add 4 to make a 0. So if I have negative 4 and I add positive 4 to it, that makes 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add 4. Let's see, how can I make this look convincing? I'm going to add 4. There's 4 ones, and I'm going to make them all positive, so they're like the positive tiles. And then you guys will see that what that does is that actually makes a 0 pair. I have a 0 pair, and I have 4 0 pairs there. And so what I'm left with is 0. So this one I will write as plus 4, plus positive 4. I don't really need to write positive 4. And then on the other side, same thing. I'm going to take, I'm going to erase that little square, and I'm going to add to this side. I'm going to add 4. Because I added 4 to the other side, I need to add 4 to this side as well, or it will become unbalanced. Imagine a teeter-totter where somebody only gets on one side. If somebody's on a seesaw and they only get on one side, then it just goes down. You need somebody on the other side to balance it. So that is going to, cancel out these 4. And then, so I'm going to do negative 6 plus 4 here, and that is going to equal negative 2, and that is what I see right there. So that's how you can add balance sets to get rid of a term, and how you can subtract balance sets to get rid of a term. So that's called adding and removing balance sets. It's also known as doing the inverse operation.